right-hander Tyler Glasnow, our starting pitcher. And Tyler will be making his 9th start of the season, looking for his 5th win. 2.37 on the earned run average, 75 punch-outs in 49 1/3 innings. And he does it in a way that's very efficient, just over 15 and a half pitches an inning.
First pitch of the night is a fastball popped up into shallow right center field. The shift was on. Brasso and Adames coming together with 2 outfielders, and it is Brasso to make the catch.
Here's Francisco Lindor, and a cut and a miss. He is out on 3 pitches.
And Dwayne, he showed him all 3, the 3 major pitches. For the New York Mets is going to be left-hander David Peterson, making his 7th start of the season, and the numbers bear this out. It's been an up and down season for David Peterson. He had a good start, a bad start, a good start, a bad start.
The day that the Rays clinched the American League East, they were at Citi Field. They beat the Mets, and Arozarena hit 2 home runs that day. And it was something of a foreshadowing of what was going to happen in the postseason when he hit 10 home runs in 20 postseason games.
That's a bouncing ball up the middle, but right where the second baseman Peraza was, and from the right of the bag, he throws out Arozarena 1 man away. Margot, who has stolen 4 and been caught twice, will measure his lead from first. The 1-1 with a runner going, taken low. McCann's throw on 1 hop, and out is the call at second. Lindor pumping his fist as McCann made a strong throw. Lindor applies the tag, and Margot is caught stealing.
And that keeps David Peterson's record intact. Peterson has not given up a stolen base in his major league career.
And so now the Rays have the bases loaded with 1 man out. The third baseman Kevin Podlow coming up.
And Podlow gets a fastball and pops it up. Alonso chasing it and gets to it but can't grab it. If he had caught it, Diaz might have scored from third. He didn't drop it intentionally, but it did pop out of his glove, and they will not charge an error.
No, they should not charge an error here.
Podlow goes down swinging.
Peterson with a huge strikeout gets Kevin Podlow.
Blessing for the Mets. If Alonso makes that catch, a run scores most likely. But now Peterson gets the strikeout instead. Now if he retires Brett Phillips, the Mets get out of the inning without a run scored.
Swung out and missed strike 3. Got him with a slider. Side retired. Peterson works out of a huge jam, and the Rays' problems with runners in scoring position continue.
And so now Randy Arozarena leads off the 3rd. Arozarena grounds it sharply to 3rd. Diving stop. VR gets up, throws to 1st. Picked by Alonso for the out. Jonathan VR with a beautiful diving stab on a rocket off the bat of Arozarena. Shot to his feet, made a low throw to 1st, and then Tampa's own Pete Alonso with a pick to get the out on Arozarena.
Yeah, which play do you like better?
Tyler Glasnow perfect through 3. Jeff McNeil leads off the 4th.
And there's a swing and a miss. Out number 1 here in the 4th, and it's the 4th strikeout for Glasnow. No score here in the top of the 4th. The pitch to Lindor. Swung and a miss, strike 3. Another slow breaking pitch. And Lindor is out on strikes for the 2nd time. 2 gone here in the 4th. Here's Michael Conforto. Swung and lifted toward left, and it's going to hang up there long enough for Arozarena to go down to a knee.
It's another 1-2-3 inning for Glasnow. He's perfect through 4.
And the Mets with an infield hit have their first base runner. And now Jonathan VR will be the batter.
And VR launches one out to right field. Back goes Margot to the warning track at the wall, and it's out of here. Jonathan VR with a 2-run homer to put the Mets in front.
And again, as Wayne said, if you're going to get Glasnow, you better take him deep. VR has hit his 2nd home run of the year. It's the 7th allowed by Glasnow this year. He was perfect until the Pilar infield single, and now another of the bench mob. Jonathan VR comes through, and it's 2-0 New York.
Well, David Peterson has been tremendous tonight.
2 men away, and that'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Austin Meadows, a left-handed batter.
Slapped on the ground. VR sidearms to 1st in time to get Meadows, and that's 14 straight retired by David Peterson.
James McCann, who singled in the 5th, now has hit double figures in strikeouts in 4 separate games so far this year, and has 9 right now.
Swung on and grounded back up toward the middle, ranging to his left is Willie. His off-balance throw is low, but handled nicely by Yandy, and that will retire the side. It's a nice, tidy 3-up, 3-down inning for Tyler Glasnow.
16 in a row retired by Peterson.
Willie Adames will be the batter. Grounds this one right to VR at third. He has it, swings it across to Alonso, a little bit high, but Pete brings it down. And the inning is over. David Peterson has now retired 17 straight.
Well, 1 out, nobody on for McNeil, who is nothing out of 3. Left-hand batter. The infield is overshifted. And it's driven in the air to left center on the run. Phillips won't get it. It's in for a hit, goes to the wall. Phillips plays it on the warning track, and McNeil, moving somewhat carefully, is standing at second with a double, and understandably, because he cramped up a few days ago, or a couple of nights ago anyway, and at that point was given the rest of that game off the day after. Had the off day yesterday and was not going to risk blowing it out.
Well, the Mets looking to build on a 2-0 lead. McNeil in scoring position with 1 out. Francisco Lindor the batter.
And a cut and a miss. He strikes out Lindor for the 3rd time tonight. 10 strikeouts for Glasnow. And more importantly, the 2nd out here in the 8th.
Swinging a grounder up the first base line. It's fair. Handled by Yandy. He'll go to the bag himself, and that will retire the side. So what a job by Tyler Glasnow.
David Peterson flirting with some extraordinary stuff. 17 straight retired, and now pitching in the 8th inning for the first time in his career. He'll take on the lower third of the order. Mike Zunino leads off for the Rays.
Zunino connects high and deep and out of here. Upper deck, and the Rays are on the board.
Mike Zunino touches off another one. It's his 8th home run of the season, and the Rays are on the board. It's 2-1. So tying run at second base.
Here's Manuel Margot.
Swinging a line drive there. Down the third base line. This will tie the game. Into the corner it goes. Padlo scores. Margot in a second with an RBI double. It's 2-2.
It's either going to extras or it ends here. Phillips has struck out all 3 times today in the first pitch. Swing, line drive, base hit right field. The Rays win, and Brett Phillips sends everybody home. It's the first walk-off win of the year for the Rays, and Brett Phillips is airplaning in center field here at Tropicana Field. The Rays with 2 in the 8th and 1 in the 9th.